Hey guys, this is Alex from killabug.ca. I've come up with the four most common reason why your computer or your laptop runs slow. The first one would be that you're running out of memory, RAM. The second one is that you're running out of disk space. The third one has to do with something called checksum. And the fourth one would be that you're infected. So, what happens if you don't have enough RAM? Basically, if you don't have enough RAM, it's the equivalent of having a desk and having it completely filled up with things on it. When you're going to want to try to work on the desk, you're going to have to move things around so that you can work there. So basically, in the past, when you run out of RAM, you would simply crash. The computer would crash. So now to prevent this, in Windows, what they've come up with is something called caching. Caching is using part of the hard drive to become RAM. But the problem with that is a hard drive is 100,000 times slower than RAM. So then that's creating the problem of slowing down your computer. The most common side effect of running out of memory would be to click on start and noticing that it takes 1 or 2 seconds for the windows to open. So that's the first reason. The second reason is that you're running out of disk space. Actually, Windows requires at least 10% of your disk to manage itself properly. So if you go into My Computer and you see that your disk is red, that means that it's too full. You can run disk clean, that might help, but your Windows shouldn't be taking more than 30% of 30 gigs of the disk itself. And what can happen sometimes is that you're going to get temporary files that just won't clear up, and it'll fill up your hard drive. In this case, you're going to have to go to a professional because you won't be able to solve this situation. Now, the other thing is checksum. That would have to do with the fact that your hard drive is defective. So basically, Windows, when it requires information from the disk, it'll run a mini calculation, and if the answer is wrong, it'll tell the hard drive to send back the information, thus doing a checksum. And basically, when a hard drive starts to be defective, it's going to send more and more data that's not correct. So the Windows is going to spend time trying to read the data instead of processing the information. The last reason is infection or malware. A lot of people think that if you have an antivirus, anti-malware, you're automatically protected. You're not automatically protected. You are better protected. That's all you are. And the first job an antivirus virus has to do is to hide itself from the antivirus. And a lot of people think, well, I'll just run the antivirus and it'll clear up the Windows. But that's not the case. The first job it has is to basically hide itself from the antivirus, anti-malware. So what you actually need to do is you need to remove the hard drive and you need to put it in a computer that you know that is not infected and run it from there. So if you need any other tricks, you can see us at killabug.ca. Thank you.